STDs? SD, please. I'm a white person. I don't get AIDS. You get AIDS. Not for me. Just ask Freddie Mercury. I'm a man of the mind. Things intellectually stimulated me in ways that you wouldn't have believed. All right? How about some? We have comedy movies about it. We have romantic comedy movies about it. We have movies with Christopher Mintz-Plasse in them about it. We got movies with Seth Rogen in it about it. You know what I mean? Okay, he lost his car at college and he's got to go. Oh, there's a dorm room. There's 3 girls in there. You like that line? George Carlin gave me that line. On his deathbed, he said, "Sam, use this line." Okay, here, you got a mound, a pitcher, and a catcher in baseball. Now what I don't understand is, they just call the fucking thing football. George Carlin. For the street. 2010 to forever. You want to stand over here and I'll stand right over here.
The Wishing Tree. Starring Danny Bates as Danny, with Herb Cox as the Tree. Brought to you by CareerRocketZoom.blast.
Why are all these people smiling? They all found great careers at CareerRocketZoom.blast.
I was unhappy with my job. My boss was being rapist. I went on CareerRocketZoom.blast.com that day, and ta-da!
I had my hand caught between a rock and a hard place. Boy, did I need to act fast. So I called CareerRocketZoom.blast, and they sent an email right to my printer. Voila!
I had my hand caught between a rock and a hard place. Boy, did I need help fast. I picked up my phone, dialed CareerRocketZoom.blast. They emailed my confirmation to my fax machine. It was that easy. You have the math, go over the figures, hand me the gun, let's go find the fucking rockets!
For generations, the old tree stood guard by my family's house. Some say it was magic. Others say there's just so much love in that old tree that it couldn't help but talk. Whatever it was my friend, and I called him the Wishing Tree. Hey again, Wishing Tree.
Hello again, Danny. And how are you on this fine day?
Not too good, Wishing Tree. Mom and Dad are fighting again, and I think it's because I'm not a good enough son. What should I do?
That's too bad to hear, Danny. I'm sorry about your parents, but I know for a fact that they love each other very much. But the thing about parents is, sometimes parents get angry at each other and they start acting like children. But you know what, Danny? I know a trick that'll get those parents to stop acting like children and start making them be all lovey-dovey again, and everything will be okay. But you gotta come closer so I can tell you my voice isn't what it used to be. Must be the global warming.
Okay, Wishing Tree.
That's it, Danny. Nice and close. Now I can tell you my important advice. Fuck your sister.
You want me to what?
Yeah, and then when you're done, come.
Wishing Tree, that doesn't sound like it'll work.
Of course it'll work. I'm a tree, come. I know my stuff. Brace yourself for 150 years of mystical wisdom. Jewish girls f*** black guys and give it. Sorry. I'm a tree. I can't help but be honest.
I went away that day feeling sad. The tree that supposedly helped my family out for generations gave me some bum advice. I did what the old oak tree told me to do. When Mom and Dad found out, they were furious. It took them a while to stop being mad at me, but in the meantime, they were focused on my behavior and not their own problems. Day by day, I watched them get better, happier together, and in the end, they forgave me and everything worked out. Plus, I come to insist and reamed her good right in the asshole. It was gritty like sandpaper and it didn't smell so good, but boy did it feel good, just like the tree told me. Thanks, wishing tree.
All that yellow pollen that makes you sneeze, it's really milky white Tree cum. I'm a tree. Sorry.
Before we signed a deal, Charles would always talk about the way he would get his movie made by kidnapping a Sony executive's daughter, strapping her to his chest with C4 and crashing a board meeting. We got this deal so now we don't have to kill anyone, so here's the acted version.
Gentlemen, thank you for coming today to our annual board meeting. As we all know, we've had the worst time this past year our industry's had in many years. Do we have any good ideas this year, guys?
George, you know, 3 words. Leggy, blonde, super blonde.
No. 3 words for next year's business plan. Sequel, and sequel.
I think we need some young blonde board members.
Yeah,
maybe that's the problem, is us.
What's wrong with a Western?
No, here it is. I got it right here. Superheroes is the thing, right? Now, what we're gonna do is take the Aflac duck and the Geico gecko, and then you have Super Duck.
Remember me? Get down. My daughter. No, it's my daughter now, Sonny. Take a seat. Grab one of these. How could you guys even be looking at me like that, like I'm doing something crazy? You think I'm, oh God. Onto the table. Listen, you guys want to hear something fun? It's my idea. Hey, can you put the cap on that Sharpie? It stinks.
What's the movie?
The movie? It's called The Steamroller, and it's about Tesla. I'm sure you remember reading it. Do you remember it at all?
No.
Hold this up to your head. I want you to hold it up to your head while we discuss the rest of the pitch. Right up to your head. Okay. Make sure your fingers are on the trigger. These guys, they go back in time, and they get all these guys. They get them all back. Everyone. Tesla gives his regards. They go back in time with cowboys. She said it was good. When I was dating, this girl said it was good. It's a classic story, a classic revenge.
It's dog shit, I'm sorry.
You see this barrel right here? That's made for lips. You got 2 options. Put that gun in your mouth or press this button right here. You know what B does? You know what Plan B stands for? It doesn't take a big budget to make what I want to make, okay? We're not using Hollywood stars like John Depp. John Depp isn't guaranteed to make more than $30 on a movie anymore. You know, those days are done. He brings in about maybe 350 extra viewers these days because he just looks like a dope. He's got a mustache. It's worse than this one. You know, he's quirky. He's gonna be, I don't know, Chuck E. Cheese or Willy Wonka or something like that, some sort of, He's cool? No. He's got a mustache, he's got a flop hat, and he gets tattoos of, I don't know, witches, warlocks, and, I don't know, bathhouses or wherever he hangs out. He was good friends with River Phoenix, and the thing about John Depp and how he gets his kicks is he likes to watch his good friends die of drug overdoses and not really do anything about it, just be high. Nothing's gonna stop this from being made. They bring ice cream to the 14th century. They bring all different kinds of tasty treats, and they just plug everybody. They plug them.
I'll lay down on the floor right here.
Yeah, sure. Plug them up.
I kind of like this Tesla idea.
You like Tesla? I'm coming over here so I can see what you really think.
Shut your fucking mouth, you pedophile faggot.
Whoa. What's your favorite movie?
Apocalypse Now.
This is Apocalypse Now.
This is Apocalypse Now? It's gonna be 9/11 2 if you say another word.
Okay, that was a comedy sketch and we had a laugh together, but on a more serious note, 9/11 was an inside job. Why would Trade Center 7 come down? There was an obvious crimp in the building, it was clearly a controlled demolition. Inside job, death to thousands of innocent people. Why would your government care if you died? You think you are special? They wish you had died in the towers. Inside job.
Its other tenants were insurance companies, brokerages, and banks.
Number 12, I call it sweeten the deal. Step 1, fighting stance with a loud yell. Hey! Step 2, oh, you've got a gun. I got a money for you. I got something even better, pal. It's a coupon for Marlboro cigarettes. Oh! Hey!
Tony Leon, the Ultimate Street Defense System DVD collection can be yours. Pay in 6 easy installments of $19.95. Order now and get the bonus documentary disc, Tears of Joy, Tears of Pain, and an imaginably powerful blow to the head, the Tony Leon story. The Ultimate Street Defense System features over 700 techniques with step-by-step instructions. Survival of the fittest means you need ultimate defense on the streets.
Survival of the fittest means you need ultimate defense on the street.
Call or log on to ultimatestreetdefense.tony now. Bye! Bye! Bye!
D-Rock!
I'm gonna shoot myself in an hour and a half. I'm gonna... I bought a gun. I'm sad. I bought a gun.